Hey guys. Whoop, let me move my camera back up. I forgot to point it back up at me.
Oh, Stephanie, I see you now.
I see you, Tammy. How are you? Hey guys, Tammy and Stephanie here from Painted Soul Studio and Escape and Paint. We're doing our monthly get together and visit while we paint. We're painting puppy dogs today.
Yeah, some cutie pies with flowers.
With flowers.
I'm trying to get mine to match my rabbit back here, and I'm gonna make him a paper flower, like this, to put on my canvas. So,
I don't think I'm going to do flowers on mine as far as on the body. I think I'm going to put flowers here and maybe a flower over like he's sniffing.
Yeah, he's cute.
Thank you.
What colors you doing?
Well, I'm trying to decide because I was going to do Caesar because I did that picture of Rosie back last year when she was a puppy. And I was going to do the other grand puppy. But that takes a little more work than a fun picture like this does. And I thought, I don't want to be on there for forever and ever trying to get that done. So I do a fun puppy. And I'm thinking, do I want to do it in those colors? Do I not? Do I want to do it crazy colors?
He's
My gut says I cannot do it in crazy colors because it's an animal. I don't know. We'll see.
Do it in some bold, wild colors, girl.
Wild colors.
Okay. I'm trying to see comments. If anybody gets on here, say hello to us.
Okay, let me see. Jennifer's telling me to go crazy colors. So, okay, I'll go crazy colors. Okay, what colors then, Jennifer? Give me 3 colors, Jennifer.
Where do you put my thing?
Hi, Jennifer.
I'm going all over the place with my camera. Everywhere but by the painting.
And I'm going to mix media paper tonight just because I wanted to play with this before I went too crazy and used a canvas on it and really didn't care for it. Pink, turquoise, and orange is what she says. So I'm going to put up.
I got some dark turquoise in mine. I can't even see my screen. It's dark for some reason.
That's not good.
No. But that's technology. Do I need to go? Which way do I need to go? This way?
Please. Orange, 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 orange. Pam says, hi, girls. Hey, Pam.
I can't read no comments. Maybe I can get it on my phone.
And so you may have to see it on your phone because when you're in the StreamYard as the extra person, I don't think it shows you the comments.
Oh, okay.
We can see you, but I don't think it shows you the comments like.
Yeah, I see them on the phone and not the iPad. That's crazy, girl.
And I'm going to tell you, it goes nuts. Hey, Pam, how are you?
Hey, Jennifer.
All right. Okay, so I've got some carousel pink. That's probably the brightest one I could find over there as far as pink goes. And I've just got me some Anita's orange just because that was the biggest one I had. So,
well, I think I'm going to do my doggy in the orange. No, I'm going to do a yellow dog because I got a cat. I'll do an orange cat. What you think?
The island blue, and I think I may mix some of the green with it, so that with some of this teal. This is a light turquoise, and I may make it a darker turquoise. Y'all, paint bookers are driving me bananas today. Every time I turn around,
they're terrible, aren't they?
They're just, it's like, look, I cleaned this up last time I put it away. I know I did.
And now more trouble with that.
No, you didn't clean the lid out after the paint party the other day where they did use that paint.
Oh, tell me about your paint party. You had all those couples kissing each other at the end.
Oh, that was their idea. Actually,
Oh,
I had 2 different weekends for the same big group. It's a church group that was doing this, and they didn't have enough room for us to have everybody in at one time. So we had to break it down into a couple of smaller parties. Well, at the end, because the couple is kissing in that picture and the what we did,
yeah.
they said, "Why don't we have them holding their paintings and kissing too?" And I just thought that was so sweet.
Whoops.
That's what we did, and then we took another one with them not. So
You had a lot of couples that second class.
I actually had more at the first class. There were 15 in the first class, and then the second class was supposed to have 14, but one couple, somebody was having some blood pressure problems, so they didn't make it after all. And
Well, so did they have any kind of teaching or a meal before the?
no, they have a big banquet that they're getting ready for at Valentine's Day, and they just do a lot of different activities to help enrich their marriages leading up to. And we just had peppermints and Hershey's Kisses and the apples, the grape juice cider, whatever.
Yeah. I'll see if I get my camera close. It looks like it's blurry.
This got lighter instead of darker. How does it get lighter instead of darker, y'all? I don't understand that. I don't even know how that gets lighter.
I don't know.
I mixed a darker blue with it, and it still got lighter. So, okay. All right, so.
I don't know why it's blurry.
This is going to be.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry if this is upside down for y'all. I'm trying to get this camera where I could tilt it where you could see me and me not be sitting on the ceiling for when we came in and was talking to you. So I was like, man, this is like messing with my whole setup here, trying to figure it out.
So are you doing anything special for what do you call it, Valentine's, you and your hubby?
Not that I'm aware of. Right now, we just enjoy each other's company all day, every day. So I don't stress myself out trying to go bananas with special holidays, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And since he works from home and I work from home, and
y'all see each other enough.
Oh, we spend a lot of quality time together. We're just gonna leave it. I am not complaining. Please, no one take that as a complaint. I promise you, I'm not complaining. There was a time we were not this close and we were not this good. I'm so thankful that we are now.
Yeah.
We could not be. And I'm so thankful that we are.
I'm sure a lot of couples are having problems these days.
I have no doubt. Okay, he's going to look all kinds of crazy. The blue and the turquoise are looking like they're tie-dyed, so he's going to look almost tie-dyed.
He's so cute with his tongue hanging out.
Whenever I was piddling with it, you said you mentioned doing dogs, and I thought, oh, this could be something cute, and then maybe I could do a cat to kind of go with it, like I said, or something.
Well, I was going to put flowers on him like I did the belly on my rabbit, but I guess I'm going to stick them in the background here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That looked
Hey,
good.
Luann, how are you doing, girl? Yeah, kind of make the background look like
Oh yeah, that looked good.
flower child days. What was that? Talk it to me. Oh Lord, what was that old show? I'm sure you don't know.
JJ.
It would come on Sunday night.
Was it the one with JJ?
Here Come the Judge. Was JJ in it?
Maybe not.
It was like a comedy show where there's all kinds of different people were on it.
And I'm probably
Tim
Conway.
Conway.
Good time. Good times. Or are you talking about the Carol Burnett show?
No, it's probably it's 70s, girl. 60s or 70s.
Okay, look. I was a little young in the 70s. The 60s is going to be a little before my time, but I did watch a lot of reruns. I'm just saying.
Oh, gosh.
I'll just leave it right there.
Too long. I can't remember what it is now. He's got a tail.
I kind of like grabbing that little bit of dark and that little bit of light in it and streaking him. He looks kind of adding to it.
Goldie Hawn was on it. Pam Keith, are you still on here? You probably would know what I'm talking about. And Goldie Hawn would always have this two-piece bathing suit on. And somebody would say, "Suck it to me, suck it to me." Here comes the judge. Tim Conway was in there. Gosh, I can't. It was, but they had, we had this thing like flower power and these big old flowers that are like this on the rabbit back here was on the back wall on the stage. It was before good times. It was, yeah. It's always on Sundays. Okay.
For some reason, JJ came to my mind about the whole "suck it to me" thing, but I could be all.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
Like I say, I could be remembering all kind of wrong. I don't know. Philip's the resident rememberer of lines and things like that, so I could easily be off. Miss Pam, are you still watching? Tammy seems to think you'd remember.
Yes, she's around my age. She probably says, "Don't say that." She might
you know as well as I do that there is no age limit in our circle. Okay, we don't discuss age in a derogatory manner or fashion. Do I even have the paws close to lined up?
Hey guys, he's holding a flower out. I'm wondering what the heck this is. Man, that's gonna bother me all night, and I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and remember it. It's gonna wake me. I'm gonna be wide awake.
I'm laughing because that's exactly what
The
happened.
Smothers Brothers had a show before them. I don't know if you remember, or at that time.
I've heard of the Smothers Brothers show, and I've actually seen a few episodes of it. I guess reruns.
And was it Hee Haw was on too, but it was another one. It was like it was more funky.
Not Soul Train, was it?
No, but I remember that on Saturday mornings.
I remember as the cartoons were going off, it would always be going, Soul Train. I like that. Yeah.
It's funny to watch them, the old YouTube ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Dick Clark show. What was it? I caught a couple of them when he used to have dance contest.
I vaguely remember
Yeah.
for those.
That
All right.
also,
I'm trying to decide, do I make the puppy 2 colors and put the other color in the background?
we could go any way. Let's see. Don't want to make its eyes black. Yeah.
Well, Maggie's multicolored here and there. She's mostly one color. Her ears have different color on her, and some of her tails.
Golly, now all these shows are coming back. Sonny and Cher show. Remember her getting on there, that long black hair.
I can't remember it. I get aggravated. I get upset at myself, not aggravated, but I just get like frustrated that I can't remember it. But she says I hate when I can't remember the names of peoples and shows and things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and did I say Hee Haw?
Yeah, we said Hee Haw.
Wow, that one's the best.
I were watching some reruns the other day of Hee Haw, and I don't think Zoe'd ever seen Hee Haw or anything about Hee Haw or had any clue what Hee Haw was. And I forget, they had Mel Tillis on there, and it was just, and there was, George Strait. That was what it was.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going, whoa. He looks like a baby. How old was this show? Because he really did. It was like, well, I remember him from when I was young, but wow. I think he's going to be orange and blue.
Okay, I need to stop and start putting me some background. I've already got him a white and a cream color behind him because I want the flowers to really show up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm just going to intuitively draw them on there. And hope it comes out right.
Yes, you've got it. You are good. I believe in you, Tammy.
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and draw the leaves on where I'm putting the flower. There's some leaves right here. I need to go through my brushes. This one's got to blow out on it. I'm so tired of picking brushes up, and I got a little thing. I'm going to start doing them like I do pens. I just throw them away right then and there. Get them out of the way.
I have gotten where I'm a lot better about doing that. I'm not perfect at it, but I've gotten a lot better about doing that because I'm frustrated with them. And I'll think, I can just clip it and hold it, and it'll train these bristles. Like, no, as soon as it gets wet, it goes. Wah!
Well, I tried that soap that you can buy.
The Murphy's Oil soap.
Is that what it is? It's in a little cake.
No, that's not the cake one.
And you can kind of remodel your reshape them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it doesn't always work. You just need to throw them away.
Well, I've heard several different people from several different places. Like last year for Christmas, no, I guess 2019 for Christmas, when I was first getting started with painting and all of it. For Christmas, I was bought several different brushes from several different places, several different paint types and brushes and everything. And several had, come here and read here's our tutorials, or here's the free tutorial that comes with your brush set or your paint, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I am clueless how to take care of these. If they have something special they recommend, I'm going to go do what they say because this is their brush. And then the generic paint party stuff I'll worry about later.
Yeah.
That I'm buying for paint parties, maybe a little less. But this particular brand or whatever, I'm gonna make sure I'm taking care of it according to their instructions. Well, one of them had the lady saying she puts a little bit of Dawn dish soap in her rinse water. And then she'll wash them out, and then she'll have like a clear water too. She'll have a soapy water and a clear water. And she'll rinse the soapy water out of it after she's rinsed it there to help get all the paint out. And then she'll rinse them. She'll dip them in some soapy water when she goes to put them up when she's done. Was the show named Laughing? Tammy was laughing.
Yeah.
Yes, Jennifer, that's it. You helped her. Yeah,
I gotta get that answer.
Jennifer got it.
Pam Keith says you can
Get a sand bucket.
And put your old brushes in it. You will always have one for glue and varnish and odd jobs. Don't throw away. Well, that's a good idea.
That is a very good idea. I haven't been diligent enough about throwing. I'm talking about throwing the pins away. Girl, Google it was driving me. She said she had to Google it. It was driving her crazy too, not knowing.
I've been wanting to do one of those altered paintbrushes where you take one of your old paintbrushes and you turn it into a face or something like that. I've been wanting to try that.
Okay, you're gonna have to talk me through what we're doing, or send me a link when we get done for what we're doing, and then we'll do it on our. Okay. We can do that together another time.
I've seen them make them out of Santa Clauses and all kinds of stuff.
I saw some of the cutest wood spoons or spoon snowmen this year.
Oh, you did?
They did faces on the spoons. Some spoons, and they would bend them around, and then they'd sit over the edge of the cup, or they could be an ornament, either one.
Yeah.
It's like old silverware, some of Grandma's old silverware, and you don't want to get rid of it. It's kind of, but you don't need it, so make you some ornaments with it.
I like those wind chimes they make out of the old silverware.
Those are pretty neat too.
Yeah. The one right here.
Okay. I'm so glad it's working tonight, Tammy. I'm almost half scared to say anything, but
it's going good.
I'm still here. I'm actually.
Oh, Jennifer said she was in the show named Laughing. Oh no, she was.
It was the show named Laughing. She said,
"Wait a minute, she might be a little young for that."
She said she didn't know Google it. She needed to know it was driving her nuts, and I'm like,
sorry.
I probably would have when I got off. I just couldn't until we got off.
Oh my.
I wasn't sure I was going to like these colors, but I'm really liking them right now. They're kind of cute. They're definitely bright.
I've got to paint my pets. My grand dogs too. I keep wanting to do it, and that's another thing.
Well, another thing we can do another day is we can paint the pets. Hey, we could do a paint your pets with us party.
Oh yeah.
Have everybody get together and while we're painting our pets, and maybe go live ahead of time. Maybe do it in a group. I don't know. Just make it where everybody can get to here's how you get it ready.
Yeah.
Here's how you do a tracer for your picture.
That sounds like fun. Turn my little guy around. I like this kind of painting. It's mindless.
I like the whimsical fun part of it.
Yeah.
I just got to work on getting more comfortable with drawing my own. Philip said, see, you're artistic. You just don't believe in yourself. And I'm like, no, it just doesn't look like what it was supposed to look like. That's not what my head had in it. That is not the way the dog was supposed to look.
You just got to go with it when it comes out.
I was going to say, I'm just going to run with what came out, but that is not quite what I had in mind. I'm okay with it. We'll be good with it. All right.
Moving everything around.
Oh, yours is so cute.
It's coming along. I know, and I don't have a child's room to put it in. I guess it will have to go in my shop when I get it going this summer.
Hey, Ruthie, how are you? How's it going?
I don't see her. She's over on your side.
I guess she's on my page.
Okay. Hey, Ruthie.
Ruthie's here, though, at least for a few minutes.
Yeah, say hello. So we know you were there. I don't know whether to do these in the light orange or dark orange, or do them light and then darken them up with the orange.
Do them light, and then you can go darker if you want them. But then if you don't want them light, if you don't want them dark,
always go dark.
And so you can always go darker. You can't go lighter as easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can, but it takes a lot more work.
Just get the gesso out and go over it. Then
Then you got to redo the whole thing if you're not real.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
What you up to, Miss Ruthie? What you got going on? Okay, I think I'm going to do his muzzle in this color too. She said she's about to start a porch sign.
Oh, fun.
Those are fun.
I haven't done any. It's so cold out in my studio out behind the house. I'm just not going to fire up the heater or nothing cold.
Well, I'll be real honest, Tammy. I was pretty excited when we got the flooring for the house. I've got it. It's just waiting on me to get out there and do something on it.
Yeah.
I'm like you, it's too blooming cold. Like, I like me. She's doing a Valentine's porch sign. Aww.
I've got a one of those ladders. Well, it's a blanket ladder for a customer, and well, I've got two pieces I could be doing for customers, but it's just too cold to go out there. I can't bring it in the house. It's kind of big.
Kind of big.
Yeah. It's got high ceilings and.
I've got a tie-dyed puppy. She's doing a double-sided one.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she said double-sided.
Something spring-like on the other side.
Are you putting Valentine's on both sides, or are you doing something spring on the other side, Ruth? She's got a good space set up in her basement, is what she's saying. So that's always nice.
I should.
Well, with the exception of depending on what I'm painting on it, I've got room in my studio because I've got the whole dining table over there. She said spring on the other side. That sounds good. Sounds real smart.
Is it her own design or is it one from one of our paint party people? Hey, Vicky. I hope you're doing good tonight. You staying warm? I'm just wondering, I'm going to do this little flower right here. If I should do the stem 3D.
She's doing an essential stencil, she said. Those are some really good stencils.
I love my essential stencils. Okay, what do y'all think? Should I do my stem, paint my stem, or do it at 3D like my flower?
You're putting it under the flower though, right?
Yeah, I just got it. I got some of that floral wire.
Yeah, I think under would be better. I think like that. I like that.
I might need to make no, I don't want to make my flowers smaller.
This is not the color.
I didn't mess with it when it comes time to put it on there. I just want to get an idea of it. Oh, I want to put some polka dots in here too. So I do have an event coming up this Sunday. Well, I will be painting this little rabbit on the Crafters Club online crafting event.
Oh, good.
And I'll show how to make that little flower. This is Sunday at I think it's at 8 o'clock Central. So that's gonna be 9 o'clock my time.
At PM, right? PM.
Yeah. Yes. In the evening. We're painting now.
You got any other events coming up?
I have one on the 27th of February. In the same crafting club.
Same group?
Yeah.
That is Zoe's birthday.
Oh, yeah. How old is she gonna be?
Oh, you're gonna make me say it, aren't you? She's going to be 16. Oh,
That's so bad. My second daughter just turned 40.
Okay, I'll shut up now. Hey, Rita.
Hey, Rita. How's Florida? I'm gonna have to get me some more paint now. I'm contaminating my paint by sticking my paintbrush down in it. That's a no-no.
That's not really your smartest move, but you know, I do it too, so I'm trying to just. I don't do it real often. I've tried to be really good about just pouring them out.
Yeah.
And just. Rita says, it's cold, 42.
Oh, that's real cold, Rita. I bet people are still wearing flip-flops. I know when my son was at the Air Force Base there at MacDill in Tampa, all I had to do was take my flip-flops, different types. It didn't matter what time of the year. Most of the time you had your flip-flops on.
That's fine.
Well, you can pretty much do that in the southern part of Florida. I mean, Texas too.
Yeah, if you're far enough south in Texas, you can pretty much. Well, I don't know. Right now, it's pretty cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. He may need a different color eye. We may have to go over this one with something else. I think so. Yes, flip flops with socks, Florida boots.
That's the Florida boot.
That's what she said. Flip flops with socks, Florida boots. And I'm like, I have not heard that. That is so funny. I'm sorry. That's funny.
It's
Jennifer-
got nothing but rain here. Jennifer, what?
Jennifer says, yep, Rita, it's cold. So I'm guessing, Jennifer, that you are in Florida too, huh?
Oh, Lord.
Laughing at us all, giggling over here. That's all right. That's what we're here for.
Well, Rita, we were talking about laughing and I couldn't remember the name. I know you remember that show.
Jennifer says, yep, she's from near Destin. All right.
I know Pam remembers it too. We had some good shows back in our day. We had fun. I did like Happy Days though. I loved watching that. Have you seen Richie Cunningham? What is that his real name? What's his name? It was on
Pam says, I was raised in Florida and we hated wearing real shoes. Rita goes, what show? That was the Laugh-In was the show she's thinking of. It's the show she's talking about, Rita. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I'll be real honest here in Texas. And Ruthie says, oh, yeah, Goldie Hawn got started there. And we did mention Goldie Hawn already.
She was the one that had the bathing suit on and she had the words written all over her.
Ron Howard is who you're thinking of.
Ron Howard, yes.
Ron Howard.
I saw a picture of him the other day. He looked old.
He was getting there.
I needed to be talking. I was like, man.
Rita says, oh, yeah, loved Laugh-In. But, yeah, he's more, he does more directing, I think, now in producing than he does any acting. But
yeah. I think I'm going to put some polka dots in there, too.
I think I'm going to put some flowers on him after I get there, but I'm not quite there yet.
The middle of these flowers would be
There's part of me that says I really need to do some polka dots on this puppy. I don't know.
They haven't had any decent movies lately. I guess COVID's kind of really. I don't know. I don't watch much of anything anymore.
I don't either. Rita says, I love polka dots.
I just keep up with all my art friends. See what they're all up to.
I'm gonna say the pups are real cute, Jennifer says. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks. We thought we'd do something fun.
Yep. What we may need to do, we may just discuss it a little bit more. I don't know. We may just organize this a paint your puppy party. Just a free get-together thing. Walk them through a tracer and painting their puppy with us. I don't watch TV. I just watch art videos. I like it, Jennifer. I've gotten away from a lot of TV. I've figured out that for me, things get in my head too easy. And most of the shows today have foul language that next thing I know, I've hurt my finger and I'm saying words that I never say.
That does happen, doesn't it?
And
when
but
you hear it,
it's because I've watched some TV show with it in there or whatever.
Yeah.
I've learned that there's some music that I can't listen to that it's like, yeah, I don't particularly care to do that. And I don't want that to happen. Rita says, I watch Pure Flex when I watch discarded things today. It was gold. Okay. Pure Flex. I'll have to remember that one. I know I've seen it before because we use VidAngel for a lot of things when we watch a lot of things.
Put my flower back. Make sure I'm liking my pink.
But there have been some shows that we watched that we couldn't find, period. She said it was good. Oh, I gold and stuff. Tell Tammy to paint Betty Boo and have a boatload of treats for her to sit still.
If I had a boatload, she'd sit still.
Well, that's what's funny. I can get mine to sit there forever. The only problem is Maggie will start drooling everywhere. And she's anticipating her next one. She's our older dog. And see, I need to get Caesar painted. And I think I could do him pretty easy, I think. Because he was a teeny little puppy, the picture that I'm wanting to do. And I think I've decided that I'm going to go hunt up my picture of Maggie when we first got her. She's still the same size she is now. Because she was almost 2 when we got her. So I don't think it would be like doing me a lot of favors. She just had a lot more color. Bless her sweet little heart as she's gotten older. She definitely lost some of her color. Yeah, she's definitely got some grays in her.
Yeah, they start getting white around the nose.
Well, I pulled up a picture the other day of like the day that we got her. It was in my memories in October. That's when it was, because it was October, because we got her at the Fire Ant Festival in October, the year we moved into the house. So that would be 2012. But then, so I took a picture and put it on Facebook when we brought her home. Well, that showed up in my, it's been fun, but I'm heading to my nightly routine. Can't wait to see your finished pups. Thank you, Rita.
That's got to be Rita.
I don't blame her. If I could get in a routine where I'd actually go to sleep, I'd be like telling everybody good night too. Never fails. I'll try to go to bed early because I'll be like exhausted. I'll think, oh, I'll actually go to sleep tonight and just pillow and be snoring before I even hit the pillow, right? Nope. I get in there and I'm just laying there staring at the I laugh and say staring at the back of my eyelids because I'll keep my eyes closed.
I'm gonna get, if I go to bed early, I'll be up at 12:30. Just wide awake. Put one right here.
I think I may put some polka dots on this guy.
I need to put some leaves on my flowers too.
I'll watch replay. Girls got to go pick up grandkids. All right, Jennifer, you be safe.
Gotta get them grandkids.
Love
them grandkids.
Love on them good. All right.
Well, I've gotten further than I thought already.
Yeah, I mean, you're just whipping along. I think I had too small a brush for my beginnings. So it took me longer to do my body than I intended, but I'm good with that. I like how, I know you can't see it up there because the color is all crazy. This is more of a turquoise, the puppy. He's got dark blue streaks in him. Or not dark blue.
I like his tail.
That's Maggie's tail, see? He's got Maggie's.
Yeah.
Got Maggie's multicolored tail.
think I'm gonna put some yellow in here.
That's why I say I think I need some orange dots in there. You may have to have some orange spots. I don't know about polka dots, but I have dots here and there on him.
Yeah. I'm getting my arm all in my paint. Well, of course. That means you're having fun.
Absolutely. Well, I'm waiting on Zoe to laughingly come in and say, "Mom, I'm not even painting, and look, I've got paint on me." Because every time I get it on me, if I'm online, she'll be like, "I'm not even painting, and I've got it on me." The last 2 paint parties, she's putting out paint, which is plenty enough to get it all over you. But somebody has said something about, how do you keep paint all over you? And I'm like, I don't. They're like, but you don't have it all over your hands. I said, I'm not painting tonight. I'm just helping everybody else with theirs. And she was like, oh, okay. And Zoe walks up and says, I'm just pouring paint and I'm still getting it all over me.
I go flying out the door and I'll be at the store and I'll hand somebody some money and I'll just have stuff all over my hands. just get in a hurry. Okay. It's dried, so you really have to scrub it off, you know. Okay. So I'm sitting there peeling it off as I go to the grocery store.
I've gotten where I've painted on the back of one of my jackets. You saw it when we were at that convention thing in October.
Yeah.
I painted on the back of one of my jackets, and I just make sure I wear it all the time now. Then everybody doesn't look at me crazy like what have you done that you've got color all over you everywhere you know. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to be multicolored on my hands.
Well, I actually did get to paint the molding in my kitchen. I got 1 coat of paint on it today.
Nice. I'll keep trying to watch comments, y'all. I'm getting in the zone here.
Yeah.
Puccini here is coming to life. Kind of cool when you see that. And I'm fixing to get paint all in my hair on her.
Oh, I had caulking stuck in my hair today.
Ew.
I went into the office and the lady at the desk says, "You got paint." She said, "You got paint in your hair," because she knows I paint all the time.
Yeah.
And, so I go pulling it out, and it's caulk from where I had to caulk the molding before I painted it, where all the metal holes and the cracks and stuff, where the joints come together. And I mean, I had to pull my hair out to get it out. I was like, well, how did I brush my hair this morning? And I still had that big old goopy stuff in it.
I don't know how you did it, because that just sounds painful. All righty. Coming along around here.
They're both looking so cute.
I love yours with your background. I guess mine will look better when I get a background on it, but I haven't put a background. See, I'm debating cutting it out and using it for something mixed media and like putting it on something else.
Yeah. Okay, I need something else.
Because I have a little wood palette, little wood palette. One of my smaller wood palettes.
gotten quiet in the house. The children must be to bed.
Do what?
I said it's gotten quiet in my house. The children must be in the bed.
Yes, that's always good. Well, I'm hoping y'all can't hear her tromping in the other room because my daughter's got her dancing in her room with her headphones on and stuff,
Oh,
which is fine. I don't mind
well,
it.
I remember doing that in my room back in the day when I was growing up.
And I'm trying really hard to not complain. It's just some days it's like you hear her with her boots. She'll put on her boots on purpose. She can hear it go clomp, clomp, clomp. And it's like, look, kiddo, I love you, but clomp, clomp, clomp is not my desired work music. I'd rather hear your music blaring through the wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, at least the kids these days have earphones. We didn't back then.
No, we did not.
The
headphones are so much better and so much easier. I mean, even with Walkmans back in my day and headphones that you had like that, you still had a cord on it, and you could, if you turned, you might be ripping things out your ear and off your head and everything else. So it's not really convenient to use them that much. So, where's the other leg? Where's the other leg?
It's turning out cute. It's making me happy. We need to paint stuff happy.
Oh, definitely.
I got a big piece I've been wanting to work on. I have actually drawn it. I started on it in 2018. I just sketched out a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then I never did anything. And a year later, I sketched that same picture out, but I changed it around a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
And I want to paint it really big. And it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, I want to paint it now. But it's not going to be something I can paint real fast.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
I got the canvas out, and I got it on the easel.
Nice.
Get there one day.
Well, I bought that big canvas last year. Michael's had them on sale. And I was getting ready to do the Paint Big Butterfly Challenge, and I needed a big canvas. And my husband said, here, let me buy you this one for your, kind of as a birthday. You know, my birthday's in May, and that was a challenge that was in early May.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so that was what we were.
I never did that challenge.
I never did the canvas. I did it on my wall instead. We did it on the wall. He encouraged me to do it on the wall. Let me put it that way. You know?
Yeah.
That's the big part, is he encouraged me to put it on the wall. And I was like, really? You want it on the wall? I was like, I'm painting on the wall, and expecting him to say, no way, you can't take it with you when you leave. Move, la la la. And he's like, sure. Which wall? And I was like, okay, wait a minute. Not what I was expecting you to say. Not at all.
Well, girl, I think he's coming along. Speaking of painting on walls, I might have told you that. We did, when I was growing up, we had a basement, unfinished basement. My dad gave us a lot of paint. And it was funny because we were talking about laughing, and all the sayings that was on laughing, like suck it to me, here comes the judge, peace out, or all that stuff. We wrote those words all over the walls. It was so much fun. So what do you think?
I love it. He's so cute.
I'm almost through with him.
All right.
I just need to give everything a good coat. Second coat, and some more highlight, and we'll be through. I did have a big paint class at the church down the road here. It went real well.
I'm excited to hear that because a lot of places are still not doing parties, and it was.
I was surprised. There was 20 ladies there.
That's awesome. I figured out I was struggling with my brushes and having enough for that couples paint party, so I was real glad that they did break it up. Isn't it adorable, Pam? Tam says it's adorable.
Oh, thank you, Pam.
Thank you, Pam. I'm still working on it. I'm not near as experienced a painter as Tammy is, and I enjoy painting, but I'm just nowhere near as experienced. I think he needs some orange in the belly. What do you think? Come here, old lady. Come here, old lady.
Oh, he's cute. Is that your dog?
This is Maggie. Maggie wants to come say hi. This is old lady dog. See all this up here? That used to be bright brownish red. All these ears. But it's not no more. Yeah.
Hey, girl. I had to come take on Mama and see what she's doing.
No, she's going to sit right there where she's at until she either gets treats or until I get up and take her out. Because that's her way. Unless I call Philip and say, come get this dog. She is driving me mad.
Well, maybe we need to end it anyway. We've been on here for almost an hour now.
That's okay. You know, Philip and I were doing some research recently. Oh, I better put this back. And they said that the algorithms don't really start kicking in until you've been online for 30 minutes.
Wow.
And that
well, we want that free advertisement.
That's exactly it. Like, well, does that work in our favor or does it work against us if we do shorter ones? And I think Philip, what he found was it's kind of working against you if you do 30 minutes or less. And I'm like, hold on. How's that figure out? Because I know several people that their businesses have like really, really grown through COVID.
Yeah.
They do 30 minutes, like Jamie does 30 minutes or less on her mornings. Okay, that's messing him up, isn't it?
Let me see.
The spot in the middle.
Oh, no.
I definitely got to get it on thicker. Because it definitely don't look.
Yeah, because I want to kind of go green over that blue.
Yeah.
In fact, you could put a little white, lay down a little white, and then go back in with it.
If I don't like how this does, then I will.
Yeah.
I need to
give him a little more shading.
Paint boogers making me crazy.
I can't tell you any way to get rid of them. You can put your caps on real soon, and you'll open up, and there'll be a big old clog and down in there.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of the hazards of painting, huh?
It's just something you have to get used to. Thank you. Yeah. Ruthie says they're very cute.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I think instead of doing a background on here, media paper, what I'll do is I'll cut him out. Are you?
Yeah, you cut out a little bit. That's okay. You're back.
All right. I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut him out since I did him on multimedia paper.
Oh,
So
you did? Oh,
yeah, I
you
did
can do something cool.
So I'm going to cut him out and put him on something else. I think that's what I'm going to do. Been seeing a lot of mixed media cool projects, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
we might have to do something mixed media cool with you. You're cute.
So what are you going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow morning? What'd you say?
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on Folk City Art on Char's page. I'll probably send it to mine too. And, last night I was on and I was, okay, let me turn this around. Surely it'll be right if I do it that way. Okay. I started on this. Great beginning start.
Yeah.
And this came in my creative barn box from Melissa at the Graceful Barn. So what I think I'm going to do, okay, now it's not far enough up that you can actually see that. This is a 12 by 12 piece of just blue cardstock. But I like the blue and the red and the white. So I think what I'm going to do is either put some white or yellow paper flowers. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a mix of both and put some white and some yellow on here. But I haven't matched this to that yet because I don't know if I want to paint some in here and then put this on top of it and then add some 3D ones. Or do I want to put 3D butterflies on them?
Now, the flowers, those paper flowers, are you going to do the ones like she does, or?
I don't have a clue what she does. I have a clue, but I haven't watched her this week. I know she was doing some flowers, but I didn't know if she was making paper flowers or if she was painting them or what she was doing this week. I have not had time to watch very many lives. I've tried to catch a couple of them, but I'm not real good at it.
The ones she did today were like roses. They were real pretty. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but.
Are they roll-up roses or are they?
Yes, the roll-up with the filters, I think.
Oh, okay. I've seen those before. I forgot about those. I've got filters. Ooh, I may do a mix of several. Because I've seen some that you cut, hang on, that are kind of like these. These are some cutouts that I cut out a long time ago for cards. And they're just this shape. But you could paint on them and enhance them or whatever. Or you could cut like some of these out. You could fold it so that it does the triangles just right.
Yeah.
You could line up a ruler and cut out the triangles that you didn't want and then layer it and kind of fold them up if you wanted. But I haven't, like I said, right before we got on here, I kind of almost lost a little bit of track of time trying to figure out what paper I was going to try and cut me some because I like to use my cutting machine and let it do all the hard work. That way it matches and it's kind of even.
Yeah.
All wonky because I cut it and the dog elbowed me or nudged me in the elbow. Because the dog will come up and nudge me in the elbow as I'm doing stuff, and it's like, dog. I do not need your help with this. I was doing fine until you came up and helped me. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is cut him out. But then in the morning, like I said, I got to figure out what color papers. Okay, I'm going to show you.
On that floor.
Yeah, she makes all kind of noise. I did Close to My Heart, which is like scrapbooking and card making for a couple. And this is just some of the sample papers that I had.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't find any yellows like I like. So, but I found one with butterflies on it that I really like.
Oh, I like the butterflies. Is that from Hobby Lobby?
No, this was from Close to My Heart. My friend Neely sent it, and I don't even know if you could find this. But see, here was this one that I liked. It was really cute. And then there's this one that I like. but it's like I can't cut around those little bitty flowers.
Yeah.
There's no way I can do that. Now I could emulate that background maybe, and I might could emulate that. And I know I've got a stamp I could use to stamp something like that, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the background. And then there's this one, Melissa and her barn quilts and stuff. This just made me think of her just immediately. I'm like, that's so cute. I may have to draw that on my phone. I may have
to get going early in the morning. I'll be trying to get to work during that time. I'm gonna have to catch you on replay.
Yeah, well, I'll be all right. I'm hoping I'll sleep good tonight because I don't usually get moving fast enough to be, I'll say functional, fully functional that early.
Yeah.
I have days where I can get up and get going really fast and really good. But then there's other days where it's like, no. If you want to have coherent and intelligent speech, you'll stay here a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
Well, I'm through for tonight.
I think I am too. I think I'm just going to put all these right here so I can find them. And I'm
post yours in the comments, and I'll post this one. I'll get my flower together and on there tomorrow. And
nice.
We'll post our doggies on there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. My phone. Bye, guys. Which way is it? Hey, bye.
I'm like going the wrong direction, moving it.
I know.
Thanks for hanging out. Yeah.
Why is it the camera's always the opposite? When are they going to change our phones so we don't have to do that?
I don't know. I know that I have the option on my phone to flip it around, but this is the camera on the, this is one of the external cameras.
Uh-huh.
It's just a camera, and it was like, when I had it facing down, I thought it was, and then I picked it up, and I was like, oh, wait, I'm upside down and backwards and everything else. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not playing that game. That's just crazy.
Well, everybody. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time. I'll talk to you later, girl.
Talk to y'all later.
Bye.